going to record this morning because there is usually a lot of demand on our recorded sessions. We have quite a few already. If you're new here, you can visit Forex with Bukky on YouTube and you will find a lot of recording. So once again, superstars, I welcome you to this business conversation. You guys are going to have a good time. We're going to be exposing you, showing you what is possible in the digital space. Knowledge, guys, is the new currency. Usually they'll tell you what you don't know don't hurt you. Do not believe them because what you don't know can kill you. What you don't know can determine how far you go in life. It can determine whether you make it or not. So always choose to know because knowledge will not only give you power, knowledge will make you super rich. So welcoming every one of you. You guys are really, really important people. And I thank you for joining this call. So, guys, for the sake of those that are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Bukky Oshinowo. They call me the phenomenal Bukky, and that's because everything about me is simply phenomenal. I am the CEO of Forex with Bukky. I am also the business lead at Rex Global Trade Hub. Both companies have been running successfully for over a decade, waxing strong, still talking about the power of the financial markets. I am a leadership coach. I teach people how to become exemplary leaders, how to lead from the front. I am also a belief coach. I can show every single one of you on this call this morning how you can use your belief to unlock your billions. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I am a public speaker and I am the official African representative for XFUSION. In case you don't already know, XFUSION is the reason why you're on the call today. My Instagram handle is at Forex with Bukky, one word. Do connect with us there to see how God is helping us to liberate Africa and to liberate the world at large. So very quickly, guys, I'm going to run through the 4-way cash flow. They call it the cash quadrant in some cases. This was put together by a gentleman called Robert Kiyosaki. This guy argues that all of us earn our income in one or two of these different categories. He talks about the employee. They make up the majority. This is not a local statistics. This is a global thing. So employees make the chunk. 60% of people are stuck in this bracket. An employee is someone who has a job, wakes up Monday to Sunday, Sunday to Sunday, does the same thing over and over again. And he does it for 40 years of his life, the most precious 40 years of his life. He exchanges his time for money, knocking the walls of employment. And at 65 years of age, whether he likes it or not, he is let go, is retired to be not pensioned. Guys, there's nothing wrong with having a job. I had a job for 15 years after graduation. What may seem wrong is to have just a job for so many reasons, but I'll touch on two very quickly. Number one, no job can make you free. No salary can make you hit the first list. If you're here today and your dreams are big, they're humongous like mine, you want to live this life on your own terms. You want to leave inheritance for your children's children. You want abundance, then I'm here to let you know, to remind you that the job won't cut it. No salary will get you there, no matter how well paid you are. Another thing that you should know is that there is no security in your employment. You can be let go at any time. No smart person wants to leave the future of their children, their education, into the hands of an employer simply because there are no guarantees there. So, guys, unfortunately, 60% of people are stuck there. They believe they need a job to make money. Smart people don't work for money, they get their money to work for them. And that is why we are all on this call today. Then we have the second set of people. We call them the self-employed. A self-employed person is someone who wants more time control, wants to control his time, wants more freedom. So he sets up a one-man business, saved up his salary over a period of time, or fell into some kind of inheritance, a pocket of cash, puts a business together, but it's a one-man business. So again, it's another glorified rat race. Nothing great happens there because he doesn't enjoy leverage. He puts in all the work for himself by himself. And the truth is that nobody can work for 24 hours a day. Self-employees are not making money if they're not physically working, if they're not cutting your fabrics, in the case of a tailor, if they're not cutting your hair, in the case of a barber, they're not making money. They don't enjoy leverage. So they're still pretty stuck. Nothing great happens there. Then, thirdly, we have the business owner. Guys, this is where things begin to make sense. A business owner is someone who knows that he or she is made for more. She wants more. He wants more out of life. He's not going to settle. He understands very, very clearly that he only has one shot at life. No two chances, just one chance. And he has resolute to make his life count. So a business person will think differently, right? He will begin to think about a solution, how he can solve the problems around him. He will think of a business idea. Ideas come out of a need. So he will follow it through by registering a business name. He will take the documentations. He will lease a building or hire a space. He will begin to hire professionals to meet the need and the demand of that business. He will follow through on his idea. He knows there are risks, but risk is not enough to hold him. He has a big dream for his life. Nobody gave him guarantee. Nobody gave him assurance that the business is going to work. But he has a burning desire, and that desire is bigger than his fear. So he will go out there, resign from a high-paying job to run a business that he doesn't have any guarantee about. But he will do it. He will rather do it and fail than fail to do it. That is a business owner. They think differently. And that is why only 4% of people do get there, because it is an uncommon space. It is an uncomfortable space. Your comfort zone in life is your broke zone. Your job may be comfortable because you don't need to do anything to even get a salary, but it is also your broke zone. So the business owner will push past his comfort and he will take a risk, exhausting his life savings, going to the bank and taking a loan on something he has no guarantee about. So he works the business for the first few years. After a while, the business catches fire. He doesn't need to be there anymore. The business begins to run itself. Other people are working for him. He enjoys leverage, other people's money, time, and effort. And boom, he begins to cut the big numbers. And then he becomes admirable. Everyone admires their lifestyle. A business owner will live on his own time. He has financial freedom, he has time freedom, he has location freedom. And that is what you admire. But you can't pay his price. You can't take his risk. Some of you are still broke today just because you're waiting for someone to give you guarantee on an opportunity. Superstars, beautiful people, life does not give us guarantees. What it gives us are opportunities. He gives us chances. He gives us ideas. You either take them or you walk away from them. But be assured that you will leave with the consequences of your decision. Only 4% of people get there, but we all want their lifestyle. You want to live in their neighborhood. You want to drive their cars. You want to send your kids to the school their kids go to, but you can't pay the price. Guys, that is a business owner. Then finally, we have the investor. An investment-minded person is someone who understands the power of putting your money in a vehicle that grows it for you. This is the secret of the rich people. Investment is what brings the lifestyle. They understand this, so they're consistently looking for platforms, opportunities, vehicles, investment, where they can plug the small money they have and watch it grow. It says it gives seed to the sower and bread to the eater. Your salary is a seed, you don't eat it. You must plant some of it if you truly want freedom. This is the secret of rich people. They constantly invest, and that is what brings the ultimate freedom. Unfortunately, only 1% of people get here. When we talk about investment, it's not limited to real estate. Real estate is a good one, but it is capital intensive. So it leaves a lot of people out. So congratulations, guys, because this very morning I'm going to be exposing you to safe, tried and tested investment vehicles that can also get you to your financial goals. So that is the call this morning. I introduce to you, every one of you on this call today, XFUSION. XFUSION is a community made up of smart people, forward thinking professionals that are like minded, coming together to solve a problem. The problem is to solve the craziness in the online space. They said to themselves, if we can introduce products that truly work, that can genuinely help people win, the online space will become admirable again, regardless of the experiences that people have had in the past. So XFusion came about. XFusion can be called a modern platform that has successfully bundled together verified products, providers, tools, and services from different aspects of the financial market. They have put it together under one roof called XFusion, giving you absolute transparency and easy accessibility. So that is XFusion. So XFusion has come up with 6 cutting-edge solutions. If you're on this call this morning and you're deliberate, you are intentional. You are at the point where you're saying to yourself, something needs to give, something must change. Then there is something on the table for you. 6 different products, all working optimally. So the first one I'm going to talk about is our flagship product, which is the Forex copy trading solution. This is a solution that allows everyone to copy trades that have been initiated by AI-powered trading tools. Talking about AI very quickly, guys, you know that AI, artificial intelligence, is the future, and the future is already here. AI will shrink years of labor, years of hard work into minutes of profit for those who know. By the year 2031, superstars, the industry of artificial intelligence will be worth over $30 trillion. The question is, are you going to be a part of this boom? Are you going to be one of the millionaires that will be created? Every technological shift creates a new set of millionaires. The question is, are you well positioned? Are you well positioned to be a part of this revolution? AI is changing everything. AI is the employee that you have that never clocks out. And those who leverage AI are the ones that would dominate the digital market, the digital economy. So you have this opportunity here in XFusion to copy solutions that used to be only accessible to high net worth and institutional banks. By virtue of your membership in XFusion, you can be exposed to that high performing, consistent trading solution as well. Also, we have the trading signal channel that you can apply to be a part of at zero cost. This trading signal channel releases fully analyzed trade signals. For those who know how to copy and paste, you can literally join and copy your way to freedom. When we were testing this trading signal before it was launched to the community, because we'll usually do that, a group of leaders were invited to the testing phase. I happened to be one of them. One of us was smart enough, did the testing with $1,000 live account. He started copying the trades, and after 4 weeks, he grew that $1,000 to $90,000. Guys, when we say we're not playing, you need to believe us. People are winning, lives are changing. If that testimonial was big on your table, then you want to be a part of this community. Because when you jump into this community, you will even listen to stories that will keep you awake for 6 months. Guys, it's not a joke. XFusion story, the XFusion experience, you need it in your life. Then we have the educational platform. the very comprehensive educational platform that you all can access. If you're on this call this morning and you still want to do it yourself, you still want to learn how to navigate the financial market by yourself, you can access the Forex educational platform in XFUSION. We also have other aspects of learning. If you're here and you're big on self-education, on self-development, we have other aspects like mindset, the law of attraction, the power of belief, and leadership that you can also access at zero cost. Then again, we have the BIS card payment solution. This is a decentralized card that you can also apply for. And this is a card that allows you to access your trading profit faster. So this is good news, a great solution for traders like me. So you can trade in the morning, make your profit, and by noontime, your money is already on your card, ready to spend. And you can take this card with you, pay for your travels, your vacation, and do your luxury shopping anywhere in the world. There's also an affiliate opportunity attached to this card. You can bring in your friends. Every time they spend on that card, a certain percentage of the fees comes back to you. So you can also build a lifetime income there. Then we have the Bit1 crypto exchange platform. Like any crypto exchange platform that you know, the likes of your Binance and Bybit. Those are the big ones right now. But in the next 2 years, guys, mark my words, read my lips. Binance, Bit1 will give them a good run because Bit1 has an extra feature, extra solution. Number one, it's the only invitation-only crypto exchange in the world. You cannot be a part of that community unless someone invites you. And that exclusivity actually means that you can build an affiliate income there. If you bring all your people that you know that does crypto onto that crypto exchange, 60% of the transaction fees come to you. If you can look at this with the eyes of your mind, there is a massive opportunity here to build $1 million business with Bit1 just by becoming an affiliate. Recall when Binance started many years ago. If they gave you this opportunity and you took it, you'll be a billionaire now. Binance is worth billions of dollars already. So guys, this is going to be even bigger. Then the second thing you can do on the Bit1 crypto exchange is to access the crypto copy trading solution. Some of you on this call today want to trade, but you don't want to trade Forex trading. So welcome, because we have a solution for crypto lovers. Also high performing. The AI that is trading crypto for us here took 5 years to develop. 21 experts worked at it. 21 experts led by a woman called Dr. Anna Becker. She has a PhD in artificial intelligence from one of the world's most renowned university for technology. So guys, this is not a child's play. These are cutting-edge solutions, rare products that you won't have access to anywhere in the world. $40 million was deployed to the development of this one AI solution, and it took 5 years. Guys, so you know it is high performing. And then finally, guys, you have access to the affiliate earning. Some of you will come in just to do the affiliate. If you're a community leader, a business leader, a network marketing professional, this is an opportunity for you to lock hands with XFUSION and build an organization that is massive. The compensation plan attached to this is big. Really, really generous. You can make a lot of money. And what is most important is that this is a brand that you can throw your identity, your integrity, your credibility behind. It's one that will be here for many, many, many years. So guys, this is a home for everyone who wants to take their money game a notch higher. Now moving on very swiftly, put something together that I call the unique selling points. What makes XFUSION different to all those craziness in the online space? What separates the wheat from the chaff? How do I know this is not one of those things that cost me pain? Guys, more often than not, The businesses that took your money, took your life savings and your gratuity. They had no product, they had no service. They were using Peter to pay Paul. And more often than not, the red flags are usually there. People turn their blind eyes to it, but they are usually there. So how can I tell for sure that XFUSION is not back again to hurt us? I'll give you 10 strong selling points that makes us different. Number one, the solutions of XFUSION are largely decentralized. A decentralized system is a system that does not require you to send your money to the third-party company. Your trading capital does not go to XFUSION. XFUSION does not have the license. They don't have the regulation. They don't have the legality to hold anyone's funds. So your money remains in your account under your full control. In an account you opened, you verified, and you control by yourself. The same way you have online banking connected to your Zenith Bank, to your Bank of America, to your Barclays Bank account. So that is it, completely decentralized. So that is the number one gang that sets us apart. Number two, it is transparent. Trading the financial market has transparency to a very large extent. You have the opportunity to see all the back-end operations. You can see how your money is growing literally real time. You can see all the trades that are being copied to your account. As your account is growing by $1,000, $10,000, you can literally see it. You can see all the trades that are being taken by the AI that you're connected to. So you can even have the trades verified for you if you know someone who can do it for you. We did that. We did all that at the level of our due diligence. We did everything, guys. So one thing that we have in our community is absolute confidence. We know beyond any shadow of doubt that we are truly multiplying money. A company or a community that is truly multiplying money, growing money, will not pull the rug on you. So that is it. So we're not just excited about the profit. We are even more excited because this is not going to be short-lived. We are on a cruise and we will enjoy it for a long time. It is also one that offers full automation. So if you're here today, you don't want to learn anything. You just want to make money. After all, Warren Buffett says, if you don't look for an opportunity that makes you money in your sleep, you will work till the day you die. So that is also valid. So you're here, you don't want to learn Forex trading, you paid your dues. It's okay. 95% of people who try to learn it will fail at it anyway. So the failure statistics are pretty high. Even those of us who know, I am a trader of over a decade and I'm a successful one at that. I've made money from trading. I will also choose full automation. Who wants to jump on the staircase when you have an opportunity to ride on the elevator? So we're doing automation right now because the world has gone digital. So it's completely hands-free. You don't have to have prior knowledge of trading. Just complete the connection process and go to sleep. Again, I've said this, your money is in your full control. If you start today and in 7 years' time you need your funds, as long as you've been in this community for over 30 days, your funds are readily available for you. You can withdraw everything. So there are no monthly subscription, guys. You're not paying out of pocket every month to any community or any charitable company. All the products of XFUSION are accessible at zero cost. There are no joining fees, no withdrawal fees, no connection fees. All you need to start is your trading capital. And the level of risk presented here has been classified as low risk. Guys, you know, as educated people, as exposed people, that every venture, every business that has the potential of putting money in your pocket will carry an element of risk. The only thing that is different from one business to the other is the level of risk. Some are high risk venture, some are medium risk, and some are low. Here it is very, very low. And then it also gives you the opportunity to earn in foreign currency. If you join this call from Africa, What can be better than you living in Nigeria and earning in dollars, in pounds, in euros, in USDT? It puts you at a place of advantage. Then it is also time efficient for very busy people, ultra high net worth on the call. You're running a lot of businesses, that's fine. You only need to create 2 minutes every time you need to place a withdrawal. And then finally, guys, what makes us different? The system is sustainable. We are going to be here for a long time. Someone says, look at our audacity. What does she know? If you know what I know, if you heard what I heard, if you see what I saw, and if you're on the inside with us and you're enjoying what we're enjoying, you will be equally confident, even if not much more confident. Guys, we're in for a good ride. Number one, we have the power of regulations. Two regulatory bodies behind the broker and an insurance premium that is very strong. So that is one. We have the documentation in place. The number two thing you need to know is that we're just trading the financial market. And the financial market is a verified market, right? You guys already know that Forex trading is legitimate. And if that is what we're trading and it's not going to be it's not gonna go away tomorrow, then you know that we are on a long-term thing. So as long as countries remain countries and they will spend different currency types, there would always be a need for currency exchange. So the market will grow bigger and bigger in daily turnover. That's all. So we will ride this for a very long time. Now, what is the partnership? I've explained to you what XFUSION is. XFUSION is a contemporary platform made up of professionals that are smart, that are forward thinking, that are like minded, putting together different cutting edge products and services that can help you win in your money game. So we call XFUSION a one stop shop for everyone. So that is XFUSION. That is the mastermind behind all of this. They put everything together. They are behind the affiliate as well. But because they don't have the license to hold people's money, they needed to take partnership with a broker. A broker is a regulated financial services company that provides retail traders with a platform where they can trade their currencies. Brokers are everywhere in the world. They are the middleman between you and the market. If you want to trade, you need a broker platform. Most retail traders do. So the broker of choice now is Tag Market. They have partnered with Tag Market. So Tag Market is doubly regulated. Financial Services Commission in Mauritius regulates them, and now even more recently, the Financial Sector Conduct Authority in South Africa. Both of this information are verifiable. Ask your inviter to produce the certification, the license numbers, and you can do your verification. And I encourage you to do so. In this day of technology, every information is at your fingertip. So do your due diligence. To know if a broker is regulated or not takes a minute. Just go to wikifx.com and type in the name of the broker. Within a minute or two, you have your facts before you. Tag Market is one of the fastest growing brokers in the world. Currently, over 1.2 million users on the platform. Tag Broker is over 3 years old. They celebrate 3 years in business and they're waxing stronger and stronger. Outside of the regulations, they also have an insurance policy, $1 million, covering everyone to the tune of $1 million against insolvency. So, guys, this is big. And again, you can verify this. The the insurance company is called Lloyd's of London. It's a big one, it's a reputable one. They've been in business for so many years. The underwriter is CBC. So, again, you can verify that insurance policy. A lot of people have done that before you, and you may well do the same. So I lay that foundation there so you know that we have strength, right? So behind every broker that is regulated, we have what we call the liquidity providers. A liquidity provider is an investment bank that gives liquidity to viable businesses in the financial market and also to brokers that are regulated, like TAG. TAG Market holds a Tier 1 liquidity license, so they have the right to access this liquidity. Guys, this is not a new business concept. It's an old one. It's always happened. You just didn't know about it. And because you didn't know about it, you can't then cheat yourself out of an opportunity for freedom because you don't know. Just educate yourself. When you get off this call, just type in liquidity providers in your chat GBT and see what they do and get that knowledge because you need that knowledge to be wealthy anyway. So the likes of Nomura, Morgan Stanley, all those ones before you are institutional liquidity providers. So that is what they've been doing for years. They make money available to businesses who need it as long as that they have the tier 1 liquidity license. So they are the ones behind the 12x and the 24x. When I get there, you're asking where is this money coming from? That is the answer that I've already given you. What is forex trading? Forex trading is exchange of currencies. When you take your Ghana cedis, right, and you're going to the US and you change it for United States dollars, that is currency exchange. And a lot of people have positioned themselves to make money from this exchange, right? This market, the Forex market, is the biggest, the most liquid, and the fastest growing money market in the entire world. The daily turnover in this market is over $7 trillion. That is how much is accessible to anyone who wants to play there. Daily, not weekly, not monthly. And the question for every one of you on the call this morning is how much of this daily $7 trillion is coming to your pocket? How much are you taking? How much is being added to your family's investment portfolio? I have taken my share this week. The market is now closed Monday to Friday. Trust me, I milked the market, and so did my closed ones, my loved ones, they all did. This money market is open 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. It's a market that never sleeps. 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. At weekends, it is closed to business. And this is where the big boys are playing. This is where the big boys are multiplying their money. In case you don't even know, let me shock every one of you. 70% of your bank's revenue is multiplied in the financial market. So if you leave your money in any bank in the world, be it known to you this morning that they're using your money to trade with or without your permission. So when you go, Forex trading is risky. I don't want to do it. But they're doing it with your money anyway, because the banks multiply its revenue from trading the financial market. So they're using your money. The day you left your $1 billion there, they didn't leave it in the safe. They took it, threw it into the financial market, made a lot of profit from it, but they won't share it with you. So what I am simply exposing you to today is the secret of how the banks make money with your money. We are literally unlocking the vault before you today. If you know, you know. If you catch this may change everything for you. So this is also where the big boys are. How do I mean? Who are the big boys? I'm talking about the ultra high net worth, the high net worth, all those big boys that you admire. They trade, 90% of them trade the financial market because they know the possibility, they know the power, they know what is possible here, so they don't joke with it. Hedge funds, this is where they multiply money for the rich. Nations, governments, and banks, all your banks, retail banks, investment banks, institutional banks, central banks of nations, they also trade the financial market. So if those big boys are here milking the market, you as a regular person on this call, if you're going to make big money in this 21st century, you can no longer afford to ignore the financial market. That is where the money is. So moving on swiftly, let's talk about the product proper. Tag Market has offered us a product called the leveraged account or the amplified account. There are two major problems in Forex trading. Number one, lack of equity. Most people know that Forex work. They know the power of Forex trading. They know it can it can literally change your life almost overnight. But a lot of people don't have decent equity to play there. You need good money to trade and enjoy the financial markets. So people want to trade with $100 and they will tie their life ambitions around the profit from that $100. So they stretch it, they over leverage, they blow their account, they start again. So that's why you don't see a lot of successful Forex traders around you. Not because it doesn't work. Tried and tested, it's making people billionaires every day. But you don't see a lot of them because they don't have the equity to play big. The second problem has always been the experience bit, the skills, the lack of knowledge. 90% of people who claim to be traders don't know how to trade. They cannot consistently multiply their money in the financial market. And these are the two challenges that Tag Market has fixed for us. So they've given you amplified accounts, which means you can trade with bigger equity. So when you come into Tag with your $100, there is a product called the 12X. If you go for 12X, anything you bring in will be multiplied by 12. So your $100 becomes $1,200. A line of credit is given to you to do business with. That is it. It's not free money. Because someone will ask me, is that free money? Can I withdraw it? Trust me, I've heard crazy questions like that. It is not your money. Your money is the seed capital you're bringing. If you're tired or you've made enough money, you can withdraw that. Not the line of credit that has been given to you to help you win bigger. So anything you bring in 12X is multiplied by 12 if you go for 12X. If you catch the 24X promotion, which is on for a limited period till the very last day of this month. So if you're going to access the 24X, which of course makes sense because that is bigger equity, you need to move immediately. The 24X will multiply anything you bring into Tag by 24. So your $100,000 that you come in with will be multiplied by 24, giving you $2.4 million to trade with. Guys, this is big because the bigger your trading equity, the bigger your profit. And it's a win-win situation for all parties. So don't think they're just doing you that favor and you're thinking, why are they doing me that favor? There is a business here and it's a golden handshake because everyone is happy. When you trade with bigger equity, you make bigger profit. And from your profit, they earn their commissions. The brokers and the liquidity provider behind them, they make their money from what we call your commissions, the swaps and the spreads that are generated when you're trading. So that is what they split between themselves. So they want you to make more money because they will make their commissions anyway. So guys, and their funds are protected. This is not prop firm. Again, I must stress this. For some of you who have an idea of trading and you know about those crazy prop firms, this is not one of them. This is real money accessible through liquidity funding. And that is why you can't walk away with the money, right? The broker protects the liquidity provider's funds and it also protects your seed capital. So that is the amplification. Once you've had your account amplified, you can trade that account by yourself. If you're a trader and you trust your expertise, you can trade it by yourself. Whatever profit you make on it, you can withdraw immediately. There are no challenges. There are no examinations. There are no conditions like they give you in prop firms, and your seed capital remains in the system. Unlike buying a prop firm account, the money you used to buy it is gone. Whether you trade it or not, whether you pass the challenge or not, the money is gone. So completely different concepts here. So once you know the only condition attached to this amplified account is the drawdown. And on the 12X, the maximum allowable drawdown is 10% daily and overall. On the 24X is pretty tighter because of course we're talking about bigger equity now. It is maximum of 5% drawdown overall and on a daily basis. So as long as you're mindful of that condition and you trust yourself to trade within those conditions, you can trade it by yourself and withdraw your profit as you make it. However, if you're on this call today and you're not technical, you're not a trader, you don't even want to learn. Now, the good news is that you can use that amplified account for copy trading on the platform of TAG. Copy trading, as the name implies, is an innovative and automated trading system that allows you to copy the trades of professional master traders. So you come into XFUSION and then you connect to Tag Market, open another account with them, fund your account, and then get it amplified by 12x or 24x. Now you can look on the books of Tag. There are 62 different providers of copy trading. Look at their past performances, look at their statistics, and you can choose to follow any of them. But in this community, we recommend just two, NeoFX and Sonic AI. Those are the two that we know can get you to your financial goal. Risk management with both of them is top notch, right? So that's it. Once you connect your account to any of them, you connect it to the master trader account. Your account begins to mirror the master account. Anything that is happening in the master account is replicated to your account. Any trading position that is opened on the master account is also trading on your account. All the buying and the selling, everything replicated to your own connected account. So guys, this is where the genius is. You don't know anything about Forex, but you're smart enough to know that that is the future and you want to plug in. You start making money like a professional trader. So this is exciting. This is good news. This excites me because now ordinary people can also win like a professional trader. So as I'm finishing off now, someone may be asking, what is the potential return? What is the profit here? To start with, let me say this, that trading profit is not cast in stone. It's not a fixed return. Again, this is another education for you. When those communities, those companies come to you and they promise you 5% daily fixed, that is a red flag. Trading is speculative in nature. And because of the dynamics of the market, there are no two trading days that are the same, right? Different factors will affect the trading and the results. Therefore, figures cannot be cast in stone. Your return will vary from day to day. Know the truth and know peace. So we can guide you, we can give you potential return based on past performances and obviously on statistics. So the average return here, if you're copying NeoFX or Sonic, is 1 to 3% of your amplified equity. 1 to 3% is not exciting on a monthly basis, but that's because you are thinking of it in small money. If you're trading with $500, so 1 to 3% will not excite you. So, but don't forget this is 1 to 3% of the amplified amount, which is significant. When you're trading with millions and thousands, 1 to 3% becomes life-changing. To keep it simple for those who can't do the big numbers, you're looking at an average return of 10 to 16% per month on your seed capital. And I'm telling you guys, that is huge. Billionaires are only looking for 5% in a year. If you see an opportunity that makes you 5% every month, especially with your capital preserved, you want to stay there as long as it is legitimate. There is nothing bigger than that in the money market. Money market will give you 20% in a year. Your treasury bill, your stocks, even your real estate will not give you 10% a month. Real estate is one of the strongest, most viable, most trusted investment vehicles. That is what the rich usually use to get their wealth, and they don't appreciate at 10% a month. I am taking my time to push in education for someone that may be listening. The reason you keep getting caught up in those nasty businesses is because you don't have this financial literacy. You are looking for 100% a month. You are looking for 30% a month. Crazy. 10% that is consistent every month will make you a millionaire. And to tell you what, we don't even usually do 10%. We usually do way more. Worst case scenario is 10%. Sometimes we hit 16%. Sometimes if you compound, you exit on 23% per month, which in itself is super good. You need to stop those craziness. Stop looking for all those get rich things, because indeed they are get poor quick things. They don't make you rich. They usually take you high up and they drop you flat out. So 10 to 16% is great. If you come into XFUSION with $100, that is the minimum you can start with. I'm not telling you to start with $100. If you really mean business, you will start with a minimum of $1,000, right? You use money to make money. But even if you don't have it and you start with $100, if you compound that $100 every time a trade occurs, 100% compounded, in 5 years' time, at 16% a month, you are a millionaire in dollars. I know you don't believe me, but you don't have to believe me. Just go back and do your math. It's crazy like that. If you're on this call today, you can delay gratification. You can change your destinies here. We are building an army of people that will break the back of poverty over their lineage. Stop looking for the small money. Come in and compound. Compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Those who know it enjoy it. Delay gratification. What you can do if your existence is tied to your income here, open your account. Under your account, you can open as many MT5 accounts as possible. Put $1,000 or whatever it is, connect it to New or Sonic. You can be withdrawing that every time the profit drops. If you need it, open another one, $1,000. You can connect that one to Sonic or Neo and choose to compound that one until it hits $1 million, guys, and see what happens. So, guys, I'm just pushing some financial literacy there. You don't have to do it. You can be withdrawing your $10 as it drops. That is allowed. There are no conditions to withdrawals. You can withdraw as many times as possible. Minimum withdrawal is $10. Every time you have more than $10, you can keep withdrawing. But if you really want to build wealth, if you truly want to alleviate poverty, you will compound on a long-term basis. So that is that. The average drawdown for both of them, the drawdown is usually less than 1%. I beg your pardon, not average. Drawdown for NeoFX and Sonic is less than 1%. If you trade and you understand that terminology, you know that that is top-notch risk management. Neo trades and takes a risk of 0.3% per trade. And Neo would only take one trade at a time. If one trade does not conclude, he won't open another position. That is how tight risk management is here. And his exposure at any time is just 0.3%. So even if you lose a trade on Neo, you are only losing 0.3% of your equity, which is nothing. For Neo to liquidate your equity, he will need to lose 33 trades consecutively, which is humanly impossible, because even a drunk trader will not lose all the 33 trades he randomly opened, because some of the trades will just by stroke of luck hit a win. So that is how it is. That is how top-notch risk management is here. We also have my FX book for both of them. So if you must see to believe, please ask the person that got you on the call to make their FX book available to you. So guys, that is what is possible. People are winning and their lives are changing. Trust me, you need the XFUSION experience. If you don't join us now, it's not a question of whether you will. It's a question of when. You will wander off for 6 months. You will come back and join us. So in XFUSION, we have what we call the 70-30 profit share. What it means is that whatever the systems make for you in profit, 30% of it is held back, 70% of it is for you. And the return of 10 to 16% that I quoted is actually net. That is after all the deductions. Before the deductions, we do way over 30%. So I was just giving you factual numbers so you can really, really plan on those. So after every deduction, you are still going on with average of 10 to 16%. So 30% is held back by the community, and this is shared between the affiliate and the traders behind the scene. The groups of people that are putting this kind of money in your pocket whilst you're sleeping, they also deserve some love, though. That is how they are remunerated. So everyone is happy, so they can continue to work optimally. Disclaimer, guys. Trading the financial market has been generally cast as risky. We always ask you to do your due diligence because past performances does not always guarantee future results. If you need to, please seek professional advice from your financial advisor. Decide what your risk capital is and go for it. How do I get started? Good. You just need to get back to the person that shared the Zoom link with you. The person that invited you to this call today is the angel that God has sent to you for such a time as this. You get back to that person, tell them you've encountered the phenomenal Bukky. If you have questions, they'll take all those questions to start with. And if it is your season, you will see this and you may choose to start. They will get you started. The process of starting from start to finish is about 15 minutes and it's pretty straightforward. The minimum to start is $100 if you're just coming in to trade and watch your money grow. But if you want to join us on the affiliate aspect of things, which is optional, you need a minimum of $250. With that, you unlock all your levels for maximum rebates and bonuses. So, guys, now if you have questions for me, guests only, please put your questions in the chat box. Questions for guests only. If you're already a member of this community, please take your questions back to your upline leader, to your mentors, or back to the community on the groups. So, guys, we have the optional affiliate aspect. I'll touch on that very quickly. If you choose to do this with us, you don't have to. You will make a lot of money. It can practically make you $1 million earner. $1 million earner. It can make you a 7-figure earner. So 5 ways by which we are being paid as affiliates. We get paid through the trading rebates. As your people are trading, rebates are being generated, and this translates into money that drops in your back office. And every Saturday we withdraw. Then part of the profit share also come to you. I told you a certain percentage is put aside for affiliates. So a chunk of that also comes to you. And then we have the global pool bonus, which means the total revenue. Every single month, a percentage is put aside for global pool bonus. So once you qualify, you get to get that chunk, and it is a chunk. And then we have various incentives, luxury vacation, 5-star experience. I've been on so many that you can qualify for. We have Rolex wristwatches, 2 Rolex wristwatches that you can qualify for. We have cash incentives. Once you qualify, you just claim it and it's paid directly to your account. And then we have a house that is worth $1.2 million for someone to qualify for. So it is really, really generous. And then finally, we have the infinity bonus. Guys, if you understand compensation plans, you know that infinity is life. We are all the only community that offers infinity. Infinity is where the money is. Infinity will bring the billions because at infinity, it means you can touch on your debt. And your debt is where you have a lot of people. So look at what is possible. The visual of what is possible, not fixed, but this is the average. $8,000 per month if you do 250,000 Sales volume, direct and indirect. $500,000 if you get more serious, $15,000 minimum per month. And if you go crazy like I have, firing from every cylinder, you're looking at an average of $1 million. You have a volume of $1 million, guys. You're looking at about $35,000 in income per month. How many CEOs take that home? So, guys, you can build an empire here with us. Again, if you have questions that I won't take, you just need to get back to the person that got you on the call. So, before I take the question, guys, I want to do something that I like to do. Questions from all our guests, please put it on the chat box. For existing members, take your questions back to the person that got you on the call. So now I want to show you numbers. Some of you, your sleep will be suspended after you see these numbers. We came ready because some of you need to see. Some of you don't believe until you see. And for this morning, I have your time and I'm going to oblige you by showing you real life numbers. All right, guys, so I'm going to share my screen where I have access to some trading accounts of myself and some of my close people. So there you go. That is the MT5 right before you. That is the application where you can monitor everything. So look at that. That account is for my immediate younger brother, top professional in the United Kingdom. Doing super well, earning an average of £600 per day. He is not broke, but he also understands the power of passive income. This is 9 to 5 is active income. He needs to show up every day. He's working for the money. But Warren Buffett says until you put your money into systems that makes money for you, that grows it whilst you're sleeping, you haven't started. So this is the truth this gentleman knows. So when I call him into investment, he doesn't ask questions. This is one of his accounts, $10,000 out of pocket, amplified by 24, giving him to $40,000 trading equity line of credit. And let's see how this account has done. So this account started on the 25th of May. You can see the date here, 2026, $10,000 out of pocket. And these are all the trades it's been taking. These are the positions, guys. You can see them, everything, the buying, the selling. This one is connected to Sonic because it's trading just gold. If you want to see the nitty-gritty of the trades, you can expand it. You will see the buy price, the exit price, everything around the trade. You can even get these trades verified. It is easy to do so. Absolute transparency. So that is all the trades he's been taking, all the positions that the AI has taken on his behalf since he commenced this account. So that is it, guys. And to date, now, account that is less than 3 months old is already up by $88,227 in profit. Guys, that is 82.2% in profit in less than 3 months. Guys, I told you that in 5 months in XFUSION, at 16% a month, you have done your 100%. And this confirms it. 3 months into the game, 82% done and dusted. Whilst he was sleeping, whilst this gentleman was doing his other stuff, his money was making money for him. It is no brainer, guys. It is no brainer. Withdrawals is withdrawn $7,000. So, guys, on demo account, you won't see withdrawals. So, you know that this is a real life account. We are not playing. Let's see what this account did last week. $650 last week. And the figures varies. I told you returns in Forex is not cast on stone, guys. Let's see what it did from day to day because you can actually custom it today. All right, so today is the 22nd. The market is not open. Let's go to the 21st of August, which was yesterday. $30.87. Yesterday was done on this account. He didn't need to lift a finger. This man is a successful Forex trader. I brought him into Forex trading many years ago. He became better than me and is doing well. But I told you there's nothing better than automation. So now let's look at what he did on Thursday, the 28th of August. $130.90. You see, the numbers vary. So I told you, returns will not be fixed. It won't always be 5% a day. That's crazy. Then on the 19th, let's see what it did, $225. So that is the power of the financial market. Numbers will vary. Numbers will vary. And then on Tuesday, it did $193 on a $10,000 account. And then finally on Monday, $69. So you can see the variation in numbers. Numbers will not be fixed. But one thing is sure, your account will go beautifully. What is even most exciting here is the level of risk management. Risk management is what keeps you in business. The fact that you know that the chances of liquidating your equity is very low is good enough. You just need low risk. And that is what they have gotten right here. The second account I'm going to be showing you right now, it's mine. And this is a $50,000 account amplified by 24x, giving me $1.2 million to trade with. This account, let's see how it's done. This account is also a new one, started on the 12th of July. It was funded on that very day. And these are all the trades it's done, you know. So this account is just over a month, about 6 weeks old or less, and it's already done $15,570 in profit. Guys, poverty must die. Someone says amen. It's okay to say amen, but it's not a prayer. It's an action thing. You were born rich. You have everything you need to be wealthy. If it's not yet manifested, it's because of your mindset. A poor mindset will consistently leave poor results on your table. It's not a function of your location. Some people think when they get a US visa, their money problem is solved. It's a lie. Poor people live in Nollywood, in Hollywood. I see them there. Guys, it's a function of your mindset. The way you make your decisions, the things you say yes to, and the things you say no to will determine how far you go. Some of you on the call, you're already calling it a lie. You don't believe it. Demo accounts don't have withdrawals, guys. I just thought I'll put that in as education. Withdrawal, 9,136. I withdraw on this account every Saturday. Once I'm done here with you guys, I'm going to press the withdraw button. Guys, it is big. It's the best time to be alive. Technology has taken over. Technology is making the way we make money a lot better. AI is shrinking years of labor, years of hard work, years of 9 to 5, rat race of a job. It is shrinking it into minutes of profit. Guys, the way we make money has changed. You need to leverage technology because it will get you there faster. So that is it, guys. If you narrow this down, this is the total profit on the account. Let's see what it did in last week. $2,452 in profit, which I can withdraw at any time. Immediately the trade is concluded, you can run to your back office and place the withdrawal. Withdrawal timeline is between instant and maximum of 24 hours. Guys, this is a big deal. We have a diamond mine on our hands. So this is where I'm going to pull the curtain. I'm going to go back to the question time now. If you have questions, put it in the chat box. Let's run to that very, very quickly. Let's run back to the questions, guys. Just put your questions in the chat box and we will do justice to it. Whatever question I'm unable to answer on this call today, please take it back to your inviter. Thank you so much, guys. There is a long question here. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Mollery. I have a question. But first, I must commend you for a detailed presentation. I have followed you for years, and one thing I admire about you is your sincerity. I received this notification less than 3 months before the meeting, but I still had to join. Please, after registration, if I don't have funds to immediately join and I refer prospects, will I still be making my bonuses from the trade? Yes, you will make money from your first generation. Your first generation are the people you bring, so you will still make money from your first generation. Thank you, Mr. Omolere. Actually, let me stop the recording here so that this is not too long. For those who still want to save their data, mindset matter. So let's stop it and still